Okay, this is a review on the Roadrunner guitar case. So far, it's a nice case. Has the 3 latches, locking latch. The plush red lining. It's pretty nice. Retail for $150. Get a nice pocket for your case candy. Build quality's okay. For $150, I think maybe it's all right. Let's see how the guitar fits. These are the keys that come with the case. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I have to take it out of the bag here. Maybe you see it any better. This is the key that comes with the case for the locking latch. It just seems for $150, I would think that maybe be something a little nicer than just a plain Jane skeleton key. Something a little nicer. My Gator case has a nice key with it. It looks like a normal key. But like I said, you know, it's locks are to keep the honest man out, I suppose. But overall, it's a nice case. Looks nice, looks sharp. You walk into your show or your practice, definitely will keep your guitar protected. And it has that nice classic tweed, how you doing, look to it. The handle, I don't know if you can see it real well. You know, like I said, the case retails for $150. The handle itself is comfortable. You know, it's beefy. Seems pretty well made. Just the hinges on it, you know, you think for $150, that might just be a little bit nicer. But it might be good in a way, because with that having give, it might put less stress on these rivets here. Possibly. Overall, it's a nice case. Pleased with it. Like I said, $125 would have been a more better price. Anything lower, obviously, is better, but I guess for $150, that's a nice case. Nice stitching on the ends. Don't have any corner plates with it, but you have your stud buttons on the bottom. You gotta love the stud buttons. There's a little mark there. I don't know if it was like that. Probably got that in the truck. But overall, it's a nice case. Definitely for sure. So if you're thinking about getting a case for your guitar, and you don't want to spend $250 for a Fender case, this is something to definitely look into. You save yourself $100. There's another thing about this Roadrunner guitar case. There's only buttons on the heel, on the inside of the case for when you set it down. So if you're going to set this case down onto a workbench or any other kind of surface that may not be carpet, I can see this getting a little tore up, or maybe even the tweed part. So I think what I might do is I might get myself a couple buttons and you know, put a button on these corners here and here, so when I set it down, that this part of the case isn't getting all chewed up. Like I said, there's buttons on the heel. You can see those buttons there by the hinge, and they protect it pretty good, but you can see it's already getting some dirt, and that'll just wear out. Here's the other thing with this case. I don't know if you can see it or not. These here are screws on the top two, and the bottom are rivets, and that's on each one of those hinges. So if you lock your key or lose your key, you lock your key in the case, you can unscrew these screws and get your other key out and save the day. The bad thing is someone else can do the same thing, get your guitar out and mess with it. But I wouldn't worry about them taking the guitar out and stealing it, right? Because they could just pick up the whole kit and caboodle. Nice case though.